Hello students, welcome again to my class. I am welcome you to my new class, new unit and new lesson. Today I am with the students of class 8. Okay, and let's start. As usual, this is introduction of myself. Me Nazmun Nahar Poly, Senior Assistant Teacher, Fatima High School, Khulna. Now, before going to start this lesson, look at this screen. There are some images. Okay, just look at these images and guess what the images are. The first number, look at this. Have you ever seen this? We are not familiar with this type of writing, but we have to know this. And this is writing on a stone. Next number, there are also the writings. Are they on paper? No. Look at them, they are rolled and they are writing on bark. Now look at the next number. The screen is black and we have written the sentence, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog with chalk. So this is familiar to ourselves. Sometimes we write on blackboard with chalk. So this is writing on slate. Next number, what are these things? They are sheets of, what are they? They are sheets of paper. So now we write on paper. Look at this also things. Some of them are handwriting, but the right ones are printed. But all of them are writing records. Clear? So these are written records. So what have you observed by these images? A gradual development of writing materials, and at last it has been fixed into papers. Has it advanced our life? What do you think? If yes, let us see our today's lesson. So today our lesson is paper has advanced our life, and now we are going to start a new unit, unit number 9 and lesson number 6. After learning or after studied this lesson, we will be able to ask and answer questions, read aloud text with proper sounds, stress and intonation, write answers to the questions, write short paragraphs. Now look at this picture. There are 4 pictures and think about themselves. Have you ever seen this before? As a student, I think that you have seen this. The first one is newspapers. Second one, books. Thank you. Next one, magazines. And the last number, also books. So they are very familiar with ourselves because we are students and they are related with studentship. Before going to read this lesson, we have to know some new words, that means vocabs, and the words are, first number, record. These are the files. We have seen this in offices. So the meaning of record is evidence or documentation. And here is an example for you. Give me the record of your information. In our schools, when you are going to take admission, then you have to submit some information in record, in written. So these are filed in our school offices. Nowadays we use the computers, but before that we have to have our records in written. So these are the records. Next number, surface. Please pronounce with me surface. Look at this. This is a table. Good. This is the table. So this is not the surface. This is under the table. This is over the table. So the meaning of surface is over, not under, over. Up, outward, upper portion. Clear? And there is an example. Surface water of the river is not clean. The next one is a stone. Have you ever seen any stone? Yes? Yes, I think so. Because we know them, these are stones. That means rock or pebbles. We have heard the story, a thirsty crow. Then we write that there were some pebbles. So pebbles means a stone. Next number, bark. Bark. Look at this. What is this? This is the outer part of a tree. That means the skin of the tree, or the meaning of the bark is surface of the tree. Do you know what is the bark known in Bangla? Buckle. We have sometimes say that the buckle of the tree. So in Bangla it is called buckle. And here is an example. There is no tree without bark. Now let's see the next one. Encyclopedia. Please pronounce with me encyclopedia. This is the Encyclopedia Britannica. That means written records of the world, not only for Bangladesh, all over the world. Next number, wood plank. Wood plank. So this is the piece of a wood. People wrote on wood plank in ancient time. Nowadays this is not familiar, but sometime we wrote our name in wood plank. Digital. This is a familiar word, digital. We know the meaning of digital because Bangladesh is going to have and achieve the goal of digital Bangladesh. Okay. So the meaning of digital. What is this? Is this a map? No. This is a fingerprint. Fingerprint. It is not so clear, but when you printed in digital, then you will see that this is the circles. So these are the circles and this is digital. So the meaning of digital is to the point, real, actual, perfect. Clear? Now it's time for reading. Okay. So in this section we will need our English for today book, and you have to please open page at 121. Now listen to me. I am going to read this lesson loudly and please listen. You can also read with me. Clear? Unit number 9, lesson number 6. Paper has advanced our life. Communication of ideas is at the center of civilization. It needs written records. Most of our records in the modern age are on paper. Though writing was invented very early, paper is a more modern invention. For long in history, people exchanged ideas through speaking and listening. Then there came the art of writing. But to record thoughts in writing was difficult. Writing materials were not available. People used the surface of stone, metal, wood bark, leaves, etc. for writing. Those things were not easy to carry. Then, for ages, people looked for easy writing materials. Finally, Paper was invented in China in 105 AD. Before the paper age, knowledge was very restricted. Can you think of that time? There were very few books in the world. Maybe they were written on a stone or on heavy wood planks or on metal sheets. Suppose one page was a heavy stone block. So, think of 100-page book. In our age, you can carry the entire world of knowledge in digital form in your laptop bag. You can even carry a huge volume of paper encyclopedia. But who could produce and carry tons of heavy stone books and documents in those paperless days? In fact, paper has made publication and the spread of knowledge and information easy. So, you can see how paper has changed our life. Now, look at this lesson, please. There is a word AD. Have you see that AD? What is the abbreviation AD? Do you know that? Yes, I think so. Sometimes we use BC and AD. The meaning or abbreviation of AD is Anno Domini. That means after the death of Jesus Christ. And the meaning of BC is before the birth of Jesus Christ. Clear? Before the birth of Jesus Christ is BC, and after the death of Jesus Christ is AD. And you have to remember this thing. So, now we are going to read this lesson on screen. Clear? And we have read this on paper. Now, this is time for digital reading. Clear? Oh no! Communication of ideas is at the center of what? Good, civilization. But what does it need? Written records. How did people transfer ideas in ancient time? Speaking and good, listening. People in ancient time transferred their ideas by speaking and listening. Then, so writing, was it very easy? No, because writing material was not available. What did people write then on? People wrote then on. What is this? We have seen this before. Think about these things. First one, second one, look at the third one, then the fourth one, and the names are, first one is a stone. Thank you. Next one, good, metal. Next one, wood. Can you guess what is the next one? Bark. And the last number, leaves. So people then wrote on a stone, metal, wood, bark and any kind of leaves. Some of them are palm leaves mainly. Knowledge was very restricted before paper age. It is very easy to carry a book of 100 pages. But it is at all easy to carry a book of 100 pieces of stones? For this problem, people looked for easy writing materials for ages. Finally, paper was invented in China in 105 AD, Anno Domini. We can keep all our records in the papers now. In fact, paper has changed our life. Clear? So, today we know about the importance of paper, the history of paper, the invention of paper, and so what are these things? The first one is laptop. Here is also a laptop of mine, and there is the mobile phone. So laptop and mobile, that means the electronic devices. We can carry the entire world of knowledge in a digital form in our laptops, mobiles and memory cards. Do you know what is a mobile card? Memory card? Chips? I think so, because you have learned more about this in ICT class. Clear? So, there are the questions, and after reading this lesson, please answer these questions. The first one is, how did people transfer ideas before writing was invented? We have seen this before, by speaking and listening. Next, number 2, why did people look for easy writing materials? Because stones or the ancient item were very heavy. Number 3, why was knowledge very restricted in pre-paper age? Next, number 4, how has paper changed our life? And the last number, where and when was paper invented? All the answers are there in our reading text. And this is the time for homework. Okay, so we have learned something new about paper, and this is the end of our lesson. So this is homework, and you have to do your homework in your home time. Write a dialogue between two friends about the usefulness of paper in our education system. We have learned some new things about paper, but in education system, what are the usefulness? So you have to write a dialogue between you and your friend about the usefulness of paper in our education system. As a student, you know what are the usefulness of paper, and you can get help from your EFT. Clear? This is the end of our lesson today, and we are not in a well situation. Please stay home, follow the rules of health, and wash your hand for 20 seconds rapidly, and be happy and sound, and do your homework and stay home, and inshallah we will come over soon and see you soon. I will see you in the next classroom, and till then, bye.